Good morning, everyone. This is Srikant Rajan. Welcome to the Stock Market Podcast from mpiinvest.com, the only community where you get guided assistance to invest in stock market, bonds, mutual funds, fixed deposit, and all kinds of insurance products. If you are not a part of this amazing community yet, visit our website mpiinvest.com to join the free investment community. Coming to the Nifty yesterday, we did see a gap up opening and also a strong close above 15,500. It closed at 15,556 after a big volatile day. In fact, the FIs continued to sell. They've sold for 2,319 crores, whereas the DIS continued to buy and they have bought for more than 100 crores more than the FIs, which is 2,438 crores. So after the Indian markets closed, we could see the US markets actually going higher. In fact, the US futures were higher in the afternoon, and as we looked at the evening also, the US market closed in the positive side. Dow Jones opened closed at 0.64% up. S&P 500 was up 0.95% and Nasdaq was up 1.62%. So this is the positivity in the US market, which is actually giving the global markets a kind of green signal, and that's why we could see most of the major Asian markets also in the green this morning. Now coming to the SGX Nifty is already trading at 15,635, which is again indicating a big gap up opening. So we might see a gap up opening above 15,600 today. But will this sustain is the big question. In fact, the way the markets have been volatile of late, and today being the weekend, I am expecting that this gap up may not be sustained, and which could actually lead to some fall in the market. The way the markets are behaving of late, things have become kind of very difficult for traders in the market. It's become more good for investor because they can invest into great stocks at great prices. So that's something I would say is a great time to start investing as usual. Coming to some important news from India, we have the GST Council, 47th GST Council meeting happening in Chandigarh next week. So we would have a few things in focus. Majorly after the council meet, there could be some changes in the GST of some product. Of course, let's see how that is going to affect the market. That's happening next week. Apart from that, rupee is at its all-time low. So it is at 78.32 rupees a dollar, which is at all-time low, which is not looking great for especially companies which are into exports, especially the IT companies which have major exposure to foreign countries like Europe or US would see this as a negative, and that's something not looking really good. Crude prices are also kind of hovering around $110 a barrel. It is of course less than what was last week. Last week it was around 120 a dollar. Right now it's come to around 110 a dollar, which is something good. But the problem is that the prices are reducing only because of major concerns of recession happening, and if recession comes in, the entire economy may get tightened, and because of which the demand for crude oil may go down. This is the expectation. So right now it is a situation where there is a scarcity of crude oil, first thing. Second thing, there is a fear in the market that the demand also may go down. So this is not looking great. Let's see how the market actually reacts. It's good if you look at Indian side, because a country like India can see the inflation kind of easing down. But then overall, if the economy is going to be suffering, then that would be even a bigger consideration to be taken. So let's see how things shape up in the coming days. Russia-Ukraine war is getting worse day by day. In fact, things are not coming to any settlement. In fact, the latest news is that US is expected to provide an additional $450 million security assistance to Ukraine. So this is something not looking good. The things are getting prolonged, and which is not only bad for Russia and Ukraine, but it is bad for the entire world as such. The kind of fund that is going into a war for no reason. So that's something which is totally unacceptable. But see, things are not in our control, and yes, this is going to be a challenge that the entire world is facing for the coming days. Apart from that, coming to some stock specific news, Hero MotoCorp has announced that they are going to have a revision of their pricing, and the prices are going up by almost 3,000 rupees effective July 1st. So this can be seen as a positive news. We could see Hero Motor actually moving up with this news. Tata Motors is in news again because The Transport Ministry has ordered an inquiry into Tata Nexon EV fire accident. So this is something which is going to be kind of yeah, it's a common thing. See, let me tell you, batteries, especially the lithium-ion batteries, are made to be used in the colder regions. A country like India, which has harsh climates, probably the batteries are not really the right fit. So probably, technology should bring some more advancement here, is what I would say, and that's exactly why you see many of the EVs catching fires and all that stuff. So in a country like Europe or any other place where the climate itself is cold, this doesn't make much of a difference. But in India, it makes a difference, and most of the electric vehicle manufacturers are facing this big challenge right now in India. So it is time they actually come out with something really important, something really good that can cope up with the Indian climate. That's important. So for the date, I would say Nifty is opening at a gap up around 15,600, and if that opens again, the major resistance as of now is seen at 15,700, and if at all it breaks 15,700, which is unlikely, much unlikely, but if it breaks, then 15,800 would be the next resistance. On the lower side, 15,400 continues to be a major support. So if that is broken, then 15,200 may be a support, but not very strong enough, I would say. So then 15,400 broken can give little jitters to the market. So that's something which is going to happen as on today. I hope the market just consolidates within the range of 15,400 to 15,700 today, and that should be actually good for the market for now. So hoping for the best, looking forward to another profitable day. We are already sitting with some good trades in the gold club. So hopefully we should be seeing some profits there today. Before we leave, do press the like button, and if you have not subscribed to the channel, do subscribe to get the latest podcast, and also share this with your friends to help them learn and invest together with us. This is Srikant signing off, wishing you all a great day, and let us catch up on the weekly meeting on Sunday. The link is sent exclusive to MPI members in the Discord community of MPI. If you are not a part of it, join now. Goodbye.